This is our call meeting for Wednesday, August 27th, 25 at 10 a.m., but it's 10:21. Let's do a roll call first. Mr. Burse.
Present.
Mr. Tyndall.
Here.
Mr. Lucas.
Here.
Mr. Cox.
Here.
Chair's here. And the manager's here. The council's here. Before we get started, I'm gonna ask Mr. Burse if he would lead us in prayer.
All right, yes. Lord, we thank you for this day, Father. We thank you, oh God, for how you blessed us in so many wonderful ways. We thank and praise you, oh God, for this gathering together this morning, oh God. Pray, God, you let us be led by you. Everything we're doing, we're done with the end man, oh God. And we ask, oh God, you would just continue to bless this community, continue to bless this county, the city, and all its inhabitants. And Father, we just pray, God, you would just continue to be with us. Thank you for your son, Jesus, dying for our sins. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. I hear a motion, we approve the agenda.
So moved.
I'll second.
Got a motion and a second, any discussion on it? Let's vote on it. Mr. Burse.
Aye.
Mr. Tyndall.
Aye.
Mr. Lucas.
Aye.
Mr. Cox.
Aye.
Chair votes aye. Okay. We got any guest speakers? Nobody. Okay. Approve the minutes for September the 9th, 2024 work session.
So moved, Mr. Chair.
Second.
Approval of the minutes, September 9th, 2024, work session.
Okay,
I'll second that.
got a second. All right, any discussion on it? Not,
That was one of those ones I wouldn't have been at.
you wouldn't. Okay, you wouldn't. September 9th, 2024.
And me too.
Work session. That's
Yeah.
the last one, wasn't it? Okay. Mr. Burse,
Aye.
Mr. Tyndall,
Aye.
Mr. Lucas,
Aye.
Mr. Cox.
Aye.
Chair votes aye. Okay, now on the agenda items, number one is a resolution for 2025-18 set and adopt Ware County millage rate for fiscal year 2026. And
Chair, I move that we adopt the 25-18 resolution for the Ware County millage rate fiscal year 2026. Current rate is 11.7360, and we will roll it back if we approve it today, 0.234 mils.
okay,
Which will bring it to what, Commissioner Lucas?
11.5020.
Okay.
That's what it'll go to if we approve it. 11.5020.
yep, 11.55020. Okay,
So we're going down, not up.
so I got a motion.
I
Do we
see.
got a second? Okay, now is there any discussion on it?
Mr. Chairman, I'd just like to say that, this is where we have to make decisions and do our due diligence for the citizens of Ware County. And, based on the information we got, it necessitated a rollback of the millage rate for my tax commissioner and tax personnel. So I think this is the best thing we can do, the wise and prudent thing to do. And hopefully we won't have to come back, because like I say, a lot of stuff we just shooting in the dark. We don't know what can come up or what can happen. But based on the current standing right now, we'll be rolling it back, as I said, 0.23 mils. And also, I think it's expected we'll generate like about 13 million, I believe it is, based on this millage rate right here.
11.
13,089,850.
Okay.
What was that number reflecting?
What you'll generate for that is
For that?
13,089,850.
13.
Yeah, if you look on your, the last page on section A, there's a 5-year history, it's got it all broke down there.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Any more discussion on it?
I'm just glad we got, Mr. Roger in there, and I'm glad the job he does, and proud of the job he does, because he keeps up with all of the taxes of Ware County, and we got a bunch of people in Ware County to keep up with. So I'm just proud of him and his staff. Appreciate what they do.
And he always reminds us that he has to pay taxes too.
That's right.
So, so it's nothing to benefit him in any way, one way or the other, so I appreciate everything he does.
And I mean, and I'll add this too, county manager, but he's always got Ware County in his best interest. And he's proven that year after year. So I appreciate him for that.
Okay.
I caught him quite a bit on this.
Don't bag on him too much now.
Him and Billy.
I won't say nothing else. I won't say nothing.
Might wanna
He's
raise.
good. Okay, if no more discussion on it, we'll vote on it. Mr. Burris,
Aye.
Mr. Tindall, Mr. Lucas,
Aye.
Mr. Cox,
Aye.
and the chair votes aye. Okay. Go to the next one. This is a resolution of 2025-19, accept the Ware County Board of Education millage rate for fiscal year 2026.
Mr. Chair, I move that we accept the Ware County Board of Education's millage rate of 13.730. If approved, this would be a rollback of 0.270 mils. They were currently at 14.0, and they'll be going down to 13.73. So that's another savings for the county citizens. So that's 2 in a row there.
Okay? At least we have a rollback.
It's 0.270 rollback, over a quarter mil.
Okay. I got a motion, I have a second.
I'll second it.
Got a second. Now, is there any discussion on this?
I guess for the record, Mr. Tax Commissioner, am I correct that the county, right, not the county, but the school board, based on the last General Assembly, can go back as much as to up to 10 meals, I believe it is?
They can go down to 10 mils.
10
without
mils.
losing any funding. There, before it was 14 last year, this year it got, altered, it got changed up in the state senate. They, changed it down to 10.
Okay,
So that's the reason why they're rolling back.
okay.
Thank you, Roger.
Thank you, Roger. Any more? No, let's vote on this one. Mr. Burris,
Aye.
Mr. Tindall,
Aye.
Mr. Lucas,
Aye.
Mr. Cox,
Aye.
and the chair votes aye. Okay? Now, this is, let me see, is request to seek bids to replumb the courthouse. We've got, I know a little bit about that one, but we've have a lot of problems over there.
Is this the supply lines or drain lines or both?
Yeah,
All the above.
All the above?
And they're right. Yeah,
I'm
James.
sorry.
It's replumbing the whole thing, right? All
That's
the
to remove
bathrooms
your
and,
supply lines, which are galvanized, and to remove the, drain lines, which are cast iron.
okay.
What about the fixtures?
We, some of the fixtures are good, but some of the, sink fixtures, we may change those in the process, but your flaps and stuff, I think Billy said those are good.
Okay.
But some of those old, fixtures that may still be in there that you had to use fars, I don't know if you did any housework, some of that plumbing, only place you can get it was
Get
fars.
fars.
To get the stem and all to put in there.
They closed now.
Yeah, so, but if there's any of those, we'll definitely upgrade those so we can get replacement parts pretty easy.
Okay.
Is this the first time any major plumbing work's been done on the
On
courthouse?
on the original part, yes, sir.
Okay.
They did when they remodeled the old jail,
Right,
they replaced the plumbing in it, but this is, the original plumbing in that building.
gotcha.
It's
Yeah.
68 years old, maybe 60-something years old, I think.
I went up under there, there's a lot of that old galvanized stuff that's eat up.
Yeah.
It's time to
We
change that
fixing to
galvanized
replace
stuff.
a bunch
See
of,
some rust on it, don't rub it.
No, please don't.
Yeah, don't rub it.
they got patches on it.
Imagine how many people
Yeah.
drinking that rust.
And you know, this is why I'm saying, was made the statement that a lot of things, this is something that was unforeseen right here. You know, so, but we got to address it as the county, this is our responsibility.
And thankfully, you know, that, we've got some SPOS and that, you know, some building repairs are in the SPOS. If we didn't have that, we'd just have to pray that it don't dump on files when it breaks and we just, you know, replace a leak at a time.
Yep.
You know, we'd have, you know, 4-foot pieces of PVC and tap into galvanized.
I'd rather go ahead and take care of it before it becomes a problem.
Exactly.
Costs
Now,
more,
this-
it costs
Second
more to fix
floor-
an emergency.
The second floor plumbing runs overhead, your water supplies, and you're required by law to keep a lot of documents in that courthouse that will, if they get wet, they're gonna be ruined.
Yeah.
Okay. I hear a motion then.
So moved, Chair.
I guess how you gonna present it to
I
seek
make a
bids
motion,
to replace the water line?
I make a motion to seek bids to replace all galvanized water supply lines and cast iron drain lines in the Ware County Courthouse.
That's
Second.
good. Y'all got that?
Yes.
Okay. All right,
And,
I got a motion on it.
Second.
You got a second? Okay.
and we'll write this up in the, bid proposal. Of course, I'll get with the attorneys, make sure we got everything covered, but we'll write it up and put the requirement on the, people who's bidding to come and do inspections to, so that when they bid it, cause we don't have any idea like linear feet and so forth, so we're just going to write a general proposal and then they're going to have to come do the inspection to get their bid numbers.
Okay.
Mr. Manager, we're gonna do 3 of them, right? We're gonna take 3 bids or 5 bids or whatever.
How many ever, if 10 bids, we'll take 10,
Whatever we can get.
All right.
so.
Okay. Got a motion and a second. Now, is there any more discussion on it? If not, let's, bid on it. Mr. Burris,
Aye.
Mr. Tindall, Mr. Lucas,
Aye.
Mr. Cox. Chair votes aye. Okay. This is, the next one. Approved statewide engineering for 2026 LMIG and SAP grant. So,
Chair, I make a motion that we approve statewide engineering incorporated for the 2026 LMIG and the 25 SAP grant. The grant amounts are for the CBDG in 25 is $1 million, 26 for the LMIG is $1,273,448.87, and the SAP is $372,110.
okay.
I second.
Got a motion and a second. Now, is there any discussion on that?
Mr. Chairman, I'd just like to say on that SAP grant, I think that's something that the, manager pursued, I believe, as far as the striping. Him and his staff, I guess, you know, got secured this grant, so I just wanna thank them for that. And it's dealing for, all just for striping, right?
Striping and signage.
Striping and signage,
Yeah.
and we desperately need that in a lot of places.
Who seconded that? I'm sorry.
I did.
Okay.
Okay. Also, Mr. Chairman and Commissioners, I just wanna, just kinda give an explanation why we're recommending statewide, for these projects and not other engineers. We've got approved for the 2025 CDBG grant, which, if you remember, back in January, the commission approved statewide as that engineer for that grant. I think it was January. Or first of the year, sometime the first year. And, you know, the 2026, or part of the 2026 LMIG funds are gonna go towards the 2025 CDBG. And then your, SAP is gonna be tied into some of these LMIG roads that I gave you a list of roads.
Yeah.
And, so it just makes sense to have one engineer handle all three of those functions, so I'm not having to deal with 2 or 3 different engineers, and they'll let it and everything for us as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
I
and
think
that's
it's a
why
good
we
move.
we're
I
recommending.
think
that
that's
way.
more as a prudent thing to do on that, you know.
Yeah. Okay. Any more discussion? All right, let's bid on it. Mr. Burris?
Aye.
Mr. Tindall?
Aye.
Mr. Lucas?
Aye.
Mr. Scott?
Aye.
Chair votes aye. Okay. This is approved for the MOU with the Downtown Waycross Development Authority to provide medical and dental insurance for directors.
Is there a different director?
Director.
Downtown Development Authority Director.
She replaced Laura Dixon.
She replaced Marty. I think, Mr. Chairman, before you proceed with this, the, county attorney may have some comments on the MOU, or some questions, so we just kinda,
I
let
just
her-
wanna make sure that the county has thought through, and this is one thing that Ms. Beverly has pointed out, and I think is an excellent point, and make sure that the county has thought through the change in, you know, from us going from, insured to self-insured, and then the implications of claims, you know, made through this. So, I think if you all would be agreeable and it wouldn't be a detriment, I think it would be worthwhile for us to table this until the next meeting to make sure that we've got the language in this resolution that you all desire, going forward this year, to address that concern.
Thank you.
They are employed by the city of Waycross too, right?
No.
They are
Yes, sir.
employed by the Development Authority, the Downtown Development Authority.
So that's part Waycross, part Ware County.
Well, it's
Well,
funded
we
by, it's
fund
actually,
some of it.
yeah, it's a,
City Development Authority and County Development Authority.
well, it's a bit of an unusual beast, to be
They're
honest. It
funded
is
by both, right?
They're funded by both, is my understanding.
They're funded by both, and they're funded by a special tax district downtown, I believe. 21, I think's the number.
21, 22, and 23, and 24 is the
Yeah.
districts.
Yeah.
They tax 6 mills for the people that are in those districts.
In that district, yeah.
Do we get refunded this back?
No,
It says, the DWDA will pay Ware County for the premiums of each coverage
So,
that's
selected.
just the.
so
Yeah,
they
reimburse us.
do reimburse us premiums. The question is, we're self-insured. So we're responsible for the first $100,000 of insurance claim. We pay that out of pocket. So that's the question. Are they gonna refund any of that money back to us, or, and this was something that started back when we wasn't self-insured. And so, it's something that, how long we been self-insured now?
4
I
years.
think this is our third year.
It's something that we haven't, it's never been thought about before, is the paying them, but,
Can we, Tracy, you might can help me too, when we was not self-funded, self-insured, Anthem, whoever the insurance company was, would look at our claims from last year and they say, all right, your premium is gonna be this per person this year. So we were paying them an astronomical amount, where when we went self-insured, we have a set premium we pay for each employee. And one of those premiums is an aggregate, a stop loss aggregate. And once, say, Barry, you had a claim, and once it got to $100,000, we don't have to pay any more of that claim. The stop loss company will finish riding that one out. Now, they may up our insurance the following year, but for that year, we're safe. So as long as you don't have a lot of large claims, we have been doing better than we were just paying the insurance company that astronomical amount of money. We have been doing well. But it only takes a few. If you have more than, 5 or 6 every year, you could run into some big money and it could cost us. And I I saw this was on the agenda, and I said, wait a minute, we haven't taken that into consideration since we've changed. So the county, we assume that responsibility for our employees. So it's up to y'all whether you're gonna assume that responsibility for, and how you're gonna address it. And I don't know how we would break the claims out to get just whatever their claims are. We might can, I don't know, we haven't checked far enough into it.
Does the city pay any of their
I don't know.
funding?
I don't know. All I know is what they pay us, and what they pay us in the past has been that premium that we bill every month. The dental and the vision, we're not worried about that. That's just a pass-through. We're not paying anything on that. The employee pays that premium. So the DWA already pays that for them. But the health insurance is the big thing. Whether, we gotta have something in writing, if we were to have a couple of big claims, $50,000 worth of claims on one person,
Is a lot of money.
we need to get that money back from the DWDA. So that's what Jennifer was talking about. There needs to be some kind of verbiage in there to agree to that.
Jennifer, do we know do we pay the whole salary, Jimbo, or do we split it with the city?
They pay their salary out of their funding. We don't. I mean,
Who funds the DWDA?
They have three funding sources. They have us, the city, and the tax district.
Well, if
And our funding source, I'm not real sure. Our funding source may be just a portion of the SPOS. It's not. We don't give them anything out of the general fund.
well, we need to do the same thing with their insurance.
So,
I would say.
well, here's my issue with it. I don't have a problem tabling it. My issue is this: is that you know, if the Downtown Development Authority hired that person and did it on the on grounds, one of the conditions is that she would be offered county insurance, and they have hired that person, and I think that was part of the discussion because she's talked to Ms. Young about insurance. I don't think we should move the goalpost when we're on the 2-yard line. I mean, you know, that's something that should have been done before
Before
now.
they were hired.
Before now. So
Yeah.
if we was not going to consider providing them insurance, their director insurance, we should have told that board that we're not going to do the insurance now beforehand, and not wait until they've hired somebody and promised them this, and now we're gonna move the goalpost. It's not a reputation I wanna keep.
Yeah. If I may,
So
Mr.
you
Chairman,
saying we should provide the insurance? Is that what I'm understanding?
I'm saying that we should stay with what we done in the past for this year, and this be the last year that we do it.
That we
But we
offer
provide
it.
the board that we're not gonna do it. But I don't mind tabling to get what our council needs in the contract. I mean, in the MOU, I don't mind that part.
But now, offer and provide is two different words.
We'll
Provide.
offer.
Okay.
Yeah,
You know,
offer it
we
to
offer
them.
it to them.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with offering it to them. I just don't want to pay 100% of the bill because we don't pay it for all our employees.
No, they pay us back the premium, but yes, we do pay. If I'm on your insurance and I go make a claim, then the county commission pays up to $100,000 of that claim. So, and that will be the same
But I'm
thing
talking about
that's.
the monthly premium.
Yeah. Now, the monthly premium, the DWDA board or authority will pay us back that monthly premium. And that's what it says in the
Yeah,
cover.
they said they'd pay it back.
Mr.
Well, if
Chairman,
they
if I
pay
may.
that back, they should pay half of the 100,000 back.
So, I mean, if y'all wanna try to put that in there, we negotiate with them. I mean, that's between commission and the board, but we can do
Go ahead,
that.
Commissioner Burris.
Oh,
Yeah,
James first.
Mr. Chairman, and I think the analogy you was correct, we're down on 2-yard line for now, but when I come on this commission, they were doing that when they come in, I had one question, why are we doing this? I was thinking, well, maybe it's the city, if they could put them on their insurance. But with that being said, and like you were saying, I think right now, the wise and prudent thing would be okay, because it's time sensitive. I think she starts she's already working, so we do it now, but let them know now, 367 days prior, that right now, by us being self-insured, and like Beverly alluded to, that it would be in the county's best interest maybe to not have that, and maybe they can make arrangements through whatever hopefully maybe the city can do it, put them on their insurance, cause I don't know if they're self-insured at the city or straight insurance or what, you know.
And that's what Commissioner Tindall and I spoke about on the phone,
Right.
was to inform the board that this will be our last year
Right.
offering the insurance, and that they would need to, seek otherwise, or, you know, I would go to, city manager, Mr. Duke, and say, look, you know, is there any way that they can provide insurance for the authority?
Well, yeah, and I agree with that, but I also think that maybe if we send it through a letter, whatever, to the DWDA, not
Right.
DW, the Waycross, DWDA, letting them know that this will be the last year and that from this point, maybe they need to seek other avenues without telling them who they should get it from.
Right.
Cause they
We
may
can do
wanna
that.
go a different route.
Yeah.
And as much as we can stay out of it, I think would be better. We just let them know that, hey, at this point in time, we made the decision not to do it next year.
Right.
Then they have plenty of time between now and then, you know, to get the insurance.
And we can do that, and I'll get with Ms. Young to get the dates down.
Yeah, and, because I don't think it wouldn't be good to just do it now. It wouldn't look right, you know.
I
So-
agree with Mr. Burris on that. Let them know this will be the last year. But even if it's the same hire that we hire this year, next year they on their own.
Yes. Because, you know, the issue is not really the premium, we thinking about if it's these claims.
Right.
Because we're gonna get reimbursed for the premium.
Right.
That's not my concern. My concern is if you have a catastrophic claim or something, you know.
I mean,
So, James, on this, so we do the same thing for the Waycross Ware County Development Authority, right?
We offer it, they
We-
don't
we-
accept it.
Okay, we offer it to them, okay?
We have
And
in
so-
the past, but my understanding is they are not currently.
Right, and that's fine,
Utilizing it.
it's irrelevant whether they take it or not, the fact is, we offer it, and so my thought is that we offer it to the Waycross Ware County Development Authority, and in essence, the city should offer it to the Downtown Development Authority. And so we kind of split those in half. You know, I'm not sure where the Waycross Ware County Development Authority is getting their insurance policy through, but I know for a fact, you go there and try to get one insurance policy, you're gonna be paying out the nose for it, you know, and so, it would be better for them budget-wise to petition the city to get them to put the employees there on the city's side, just
Right.
like we offer it, or at least offer it to them, the same way we offer the insurance to, Jason and his people out there. So, you know, that's the reason a lot of people get signed on for government jobs, is just because it's, you know, good insurance and stuff like that. So, that would be my suggestion to do, but, you know, we've already made a commitment to some extent on
Right.
this, and I agree with you that it should have been kind of brought up whenever there was a decision made to hire someone else, and I will say that it was a quick decision, because it was like the lady that was there before resigned, and then it was an interim, and then it was like within about a week, they already had somebody else in there taking it over, and so, anyways, so I just feel like we don't need to move the goalpost at all at this point.
In conjunction with that, Madam Attorney, excuse me, you still, you feel more comfortable tabling it to work out some orders?
No, I can, if we want to approve it today, that's fine, but I do want to mention 2 suggested changes just in light of the conversation. One is in paragraph 1, there's a second sentence that reads, "The county will include the executive director on its health insurance plan for subsequent years, subject to the satisfaction of the requirements stated in paragraph 4 of this agreement." I think in light of y'all's conversation, we would want to remove that paragraph, and in place of it, add a definitive ending date. Because it sounds like, you know, the determination is we're going to honor the commitment this year, and then we want a definitive ending date for next year. And so, and possibly that would just be 1 year from today, but I just wanted to point out that language was in that current resolution.
Yeah, I would say since it's gonna start on September the 1st, we end it on September the 1st.
Very good.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Do we also think it's a good idea to maybe stipulate that when they hire a new director, they probably need to include us
before they offer insurance to a new person, because this is why this keeps happening every year. They hire, I don't know, she's not an employee here, so I don't know when they hire a new person. Right?
I did a report,
I
she
didn't
paid
know-
the bills.
Yeah,
That's
I
the-
didn't know she was employed until she emailed me and was like, hey, what's going on with my insurance? So I think the development, there needs to be something where they're communicating with us before they make an offer to someone, to make sure if we're still covering their people, they need to inform us when they're gonna make an offer to someone, or when they're looking for a new employee, so we can make sure ahead of time we know what's going on with the coverage.
Totally
Well,
agree.
moving forward, we won't need to do that, just because we're gonna put an end date on it, and it's not gonna be offered after this point. So,
Okay.
so at that point, I understand what you're saying, but moving forward, if we do this, then it won't need to be discussed, unless they change in the middle of.
Well, I think that's what I thought she talking about, if they change between now and next September, they need to let us know, because just like this happened, you know.
Well, what we can do is put in the memorandum of understanding that it ends on September 1st, 2026, or at the termination of employment of Savannah Varnador.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Just to clarify, Ms. Young, we actually ended on June 30th, is that, cause that's when the renewals start? We actually ended on June
June
30th,
30th?
yeah,
Okay.
cause the renewals start July 1.
Right, so either way, yeah, that's fine. But that way, but I would say that on that June 30th, or in the event of the
Yeah.
termination or resignation of the employee.
Then was it one more?
What, no? No, that was those two.
Is there any more?
Just a definite termination date and then removing.
We can go ahead and vote on it then.
Hold on, Chair, I
To
got a
approve it.
question. Is this the Waycross Development Authority?
Downtown.
Downtown Waycross.
Downtown Development Authority.
Is that Waycross Ware County Development, or Waycross Development?
It's just downtown development.
Downtown Waycross Development Authority.
Well, that's the city.
That's what I said.
That's
But
what
see,
I'm talking
we
about.
offering it to them.
But they get funding from the city and the county. And that's why they're able to be offered the
See, they get
insurance.
funding,
Just
so they
like,
get offered.
just like the
WWDA.
the development authority where Jason Rubenbauer is, we offer the insurance out there because,
But he's Ware County, the city don't pay none of his.
well, actually, I think they do because it comes out of SPOS.
They
money.
get SPOS funds from the city as
Yeah,
well.
it all
Yeah,
comes out
same,
of our-
same kind of deal as they get.
So we're just gonna keep it for a year to keep putting them in a bind.
Right.
Right.
Yeah,
We're gonna keep it till June 30th or, the departure of the current director.
Right.
But can we check into that, please?
What's that?
I was just talking to her.
We,
Ja-
so, like I said, we offer it to them, that's what we've done in the past when we were not self-insured. But is that gonna change moving forward, and we're not gonna make that offer anymore?
If they city-
To anyone, since we're self-insured.
If they're city employees, boss, I don't see why we should have to pay if they're city employees.
They're not city
we're just
employees.
offering it.
They're employees of the downtown.
Of the authority,
They're not city or county.
of the authority.
Yeah, they're on the authority, not employed by the authority, not by the city or the county.
Yeah,
But the reason we can offer that is because they get funding through the county and through the city.
But all we're gonna do is offer it for 1 year and then put a stop to it, right?
Right.
yeah.
Right.
To keep from putting them in a bind
Right.
right now.
Right.
So we're gonna pay 100% of it.
Yeah,
If
What?
there's any claims, but they'll reimburse
They
us.
reimburse for the
Our
premium,
premium.
but we just saying if a claim were to come up, you know,
we would pay it.
we would
Just
have
the
to.
same, just the same as we do for
Right.
everybody else that's on the plan.
And I'm like our counselor, I would postpone this and put that verbiage in there, that this is gonna be the last year that we offer it.
But and you all can approve that right
can
now,
approve it now.
conditional upon, staff can do that as directed.
Right.
We'll make the changes before the chairman signs it.
Who's gonna make the motion? Can you make it, Johnny?
Yes, sir.
Make it.
So I move that we,
One of y'all.
make the request to approve a memorandum of understanding with the DWDA for the medical, dental, and vision insurance for the new director, Savannah Vonador. And understanding that the DWDA will pay Ware County for the premiums of each coverage selected. In this memorandum of understanding that there would be the revisions that we've discussed.
that okay with you?
Which, just for clarity, will be the removal of the second sentence in paragraph 1, and then we will add a termination date of June 30th, 2026, or upon the termination or resignation of Savannah Varnador.
Correct.
Are y'all satisfied with that?
Yes, sir.
Motion?
Yeah, well, John, did you include dental in that?
Yes,
sir. Okay, I heard you say medical
Medical, dental, and vision.
and vision, did the vision, okay.
Okay, now, I got a motion. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
You got a second? Okay. Any more discussion on it? Not, let's vote on it. Mr. Burris?
Aye.
Mr. Tindall?
Aye.
Mr. Lucas?
Aye.
Mr. Cox?
Aye.
Chair votes aye. Okay. All right. Have any manager comments?
Yes, sir. Mr. Chairman, on your, bench table, I handed you a
Okay, on this,
little spreadsheet. We have the LMIG funds after the CDBG, it's, estimated that we'll have approximately 552,000 of 2026 LMIG funds remaining out of the CDBG. So this list is what you guys, last month told me to send and get estimates on to see where we're at money wise. And you can see with, this list is totaling 1.3 million. What I would recommend that we do, speaking with the engineers, they recommend that we don't do anything to Telmore Dix Union Road. North River Road. They said it's got a good surface, got a few places maybe spot on the edges. So we removed North River Road. Bland Road is just a neighborhood road, and it's got some spots down one side, one lane. We removed that. And then because the city is going to be doing some utility work within the next year on Grove Avenue, we removed that. And then that new total would bring us down to $579,516.71. So I recommend that we go with these roads to finish out the 2026 LMIG, which will be, the roads remaining will be Terra Road, East Waring Street, and then Needham Road from Huckleberry Road to Little Page Street.
I'll second that.
What was that amount, James, 579 what?
579, 516.71.
And you said we had, how much would be left over in the LMIG, and what was 500?
552,815.76.
Okay,
So it pushes it pretty close. And I think once you take out some striping on some of these roads, because they're also, the striping's included in the SAP, you'll fall about right in line with that
I got you.
552,000 number.
all right.
If you're okay, I just need your consent to go, and I'll have the engineers submit these so we can get the LMIG fund approved, and so we can get that money in the bank and draw an interest.
Yes.
okay. And so you did confirm with Grove Avenue that they are planning to do some sewer work and water work lines on that street.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I emailed the manager back. He said, yes, they plan on doing some sewer and water lines.
And that's why I can't stress enough the communication between city and the county, that if we know they're gonna do something, because if we go there and we resurface that road, then you're gonna come back 6-8 months later, tearing up, doing sewer. That don't even make sense, so if we know they're doing it, I'm glad we found that out, that we just hold off on it.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anything else?
That's all I have.
Got any commission comment?
Just happy to see everybody here, healthy and alive.
Yes. Mr. Chairman, I asked our clerk to read a letter. I got it, maybe you all got it also, but I thought it just, bad reading.
All right, I think all of you got this letter, and Mr. Burst meant for this to have been done before. But back in June, all of you got a letter from Dr. Nikki Graham, who's president of the Georgia Local Government Personnel Association. and I'm just gonna read the one addressed to Mr. Burrs. Dear Commissioner Burrs, the Georgia Local Government Personnel Association, or the GLGPA, recently held their spring conference at the Lanier Islands Legacy Lodge, in Beaufort, Georgia, June 10 through 13, 2025. During the conference, Teresa Young, Human Resources Director for the Ware County Board of Commissioners, was presented her Level 2 certification as an Advanced Certified Human Resources Manager. To achieve this ACHRM certification, Teresa completed 48 hours of instructions in classes and the completion of a multi-rater assessment instrument in Gov 360 that collects ratings on behavioral competencies from multiple observers. The GLGPA certification program is the only program in the state of Georgia whereby local government employees may become certified in the human resources field, and it is sponsored by GLGPA and is administered by the University of Georgia's Carl Benson Institute of Government. On behalf of the officers and board of directors of the Georgia Local Government Personnel Association, we would like to extend congratulations to Teresa on becoming an Advanced Certified Human Resources Manager. Sincerely, Dr. Nikki Grant.
Absolutely. Congratulations.
Stuff like this. I thought I was in trouble. But thank you, I appreciate it.
Well, you got a write-up, it's just an excellent.
Yes.
Yeah, you got it right.
That's not usual, we'll go with that, that's what I usually get. Thank you, I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Melinda.
I just thought that was worth, reading, and
Absolutely.
Ware County, I think, has some of the best employees, and if we just allow them to get the training and stuff, they can make them better employees. So, I can't stress enough about getting training and, learning, and, it just helps us as an organization, makes our job easier when we got people that's competent and in the right positions to make decisions, or to help us to make the right decision. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Mr. Burris. Is there any more comment?
I just concur with Commissioner Burris, and I appreciate the comments he's made.
Yeah.
Bragging on our employees, that's excellent. Because we do have some mighty fine employees in Ware County.
All right. Anybody got anything else? Any more comments?
I don't know about that Roger fella, but we do have some mighty fine ones.
Roger? I got one, on these contractors that mowing these, back of these right-of-ways. I've had some complaints about some of them not being mowed like they should be. Is anybody looking into that?
So we looked at the ones we rode the other day. Every time they've sent a bill, I've had Larry to verify that they mowed what they're sending. But I don't know what the actual complaints are. I know the ones we talked about the other day around the culverts actually need probably an excavator to go out there and yank the tree out of on the edge. But I guess there's what's the other one? Is just they're not getting all of it. They're not going back far enough, or they skip.
There's a lot of roads that they're not mowing the backside of the right of ways like it should be. There's a bunch of that brush hanging out over the roads,
All over the country.
all over the place. I ain't gonna just specify one or two. It's several places.
I went down one of them on Saturday, and they probably went 4 miles, and I bet they didn't cut 4 limbs. I don't know if they're not reaching out and getting it or what he's doing, but.
They're not doing what they should be doing, because they should be mowing. They went out there on Needham Road. You go around that curve, and I tell you what, you better slow down if there's a log truck coming around there, because you can't see around them bushes.
Right, is Needham on their list?
There's one there. There's some at Manor like that.
Right.
And there's some over yonder around Dix Union and all like that. There's some places that they ain't mowing the back of them right.
I'll have Melissa to pull the invoices of what they've turned in, and
That ain't gonna do it. We need to get somebody needs to mow it or either stop them, one or the other. We don't need to be paying somebody to
make sure
do
they
it.
haven't built it for us, and then if they have built it for us, then I'll address it, and then but if y'all wanna terminate their agreement, we'll terminate the agreement and put somebody else on it.
If they're
They
sending up a bill,
ain't doing what they're supposed to be doing.
Mr. Manager, if they're sending up a bill saying they've mowed ABC and they haven't mowed ABC, that's fraud.
That is, I agree.
And we need to charge them with fraud.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, make an example out of them so the next company that comes in knows they can't defraud Ware County government.
And if I can approve that, if we can prove that they're doing that and our public works director's not doing what he's supposed to as far as going behind them, then, you know, might be some other actions we take.
Exactly.
So, because I can't go ride all those roads.
Right.
I mean, not keep up with these roads and these contracts and all that.
And plus all the other stuff, I mean, you're a manager, you got a lot of stuff to do.
I have to depend on our public works director, and if they're not doing what he says and he's following up on them, then, you know, we got an issue there.
Right.
So I told him 6 months ago about that. It was mentioned right here then. And, he said that they were supposed to get the backside of it. They ain't never got them yet. It's still same way.
So let me ask this question, Mr. Chairman, if I may. So, and you know, which I know Ware County is a big county, we got a lot of roads and more and all this stuff. And you mentioned about the public works director, you know, I guess, now, do they let him know or do they let someone know, okay, these are the roads we're getting ready to do? So that he would know to go and check those roads, because, I mean, he has a lot of other things to do besides check them roads now.
So they send him an invoice of what they mowed, how many miles they mowed on what road, and which road they mowed on. And then he goes out and checks those roads.
Okay,
And make sure they've done what they're supposed to do.
So I'm saying they don't let him know before which road they're gonna be doing, like say we're gonna be doing the Elmer Thrift Road, Needham Road,
Not
whatever.
beforehand, no, sir. No, sir. They send him a bill. As far as I know, they send him an invoice. He verifies the invoice and then, and verifies that they did what they said they did on those roads, and then it gets sent up here and then we pay the bill.
I guess read them back if they does it before, because say for instance, if you know, this office knows, okay, on Monday they're gonna start doing XYZ roads, then, you know, sometime all of us, we riding and checking, if we know that, you know, and then even after that, have somebody go and verify after that time, you know, like say the public works director, whoever he assigns, to make sure that they've done this, and if not, before we pay that invoice, when they say, hey, you need to come back and kind of do some more trimming up here or something, you know, this won't suffice.
Yes, sir.
Some of them ain't been mowed in 2 or 3 years.
I'd like,
Well, that's the problem now, if we paying them now.
I've already been trying to think about it.
But we only pay them per mile.
They don't believe it, they just let them keep on going.
We pay them per mile what they mow. That's how that contract's written. Now, this is something that was done 2 years ago or whatever, and they've just followed on, and then it got renewed. This past year, I think in May, they renewed it. But, you know, we were still working on, in May, they were still working on the contract from the previous year. Cause it doesn't, I don't believe it gives a list of roads that they mow. It says that, you know, we'll pay you per mile for, whatever road they mow on the backside. And that same company has a, contract with us to mow some right of ways. And they mow and pick up litter. I don't know if they pick up litter once, twice, 3 times, they mow 3 times, or whatever, for that same thing.
Twice, pick up litter or something like that.
2 or 3
So
times.
there's 2 contracts for 2 different types of mowing. One is the arm. You know, if we're not satisfied with it, we can look at termination language and we just terminate it, and we got mow maxes, we'll put our guys out there mowing the back.
So
So
have we talked with these people? Have somebody?
I have not talked with them.
No, man.
Well, they don't only mow just sections of the road. Now, they don't have all the roads. The contractors don't mow all the roads.
how do we determine where they do mow at, or?
They got a list of what they contract out. It's not all the roads.
No, they got a list of what roads that
We
they
got
mow
some
with
that
the
we
mower.
don't mow either.
They've got a list of roads that they mow with the bush hog. I don't think there's a list of roads that they mow as far as the back wing. I mean, not the back wing,
The
but
contractors only mows a
side
certain
wing.
amount of road. They don't mow all the roads in Ware County.
Sir?
The contractors do not mow all of the roads.
There's a list of, there's
A list.
a set of list of roads that he mows with a tractor and a rotary mower.
Right.
That goes behind the tractor, but I don't think there's a list of roads that he does with a side boom. I think that's just been determined. And it says, all right, well, we budget $200,000 and we'll pay you $1,000 a mile, and then I don't know who's determined, if it's Public Works is determined what roads he mows or how it's written up, but that's how.
Manager, I think what that thing said now, the way I understand it, you mow so many times on the slope from the front, you mow it one time. Then you go all the way back, one time a year, you go all the way to the backside of the right of way. And one time a year, they ain't been doing that backside that right of way. And that's in the contract.
Yeah, I'll get it back, pull it back up, read it.
It's supposed to
It's
be
two different
mowed
contracts.
once a year, the backside of the right of way.
I think we need to look at that contract and find out who's gonna make a determination of what they're doing, and, cause this, I don't think we should be just paying someone and they not doing it now.
Right, I'll agree.
Commissioners need to ride and look at it their own self.
And that's why
Well,
I'm
We get
saying,
paid, let's ride these roads, we'll come back at the next meeting, let everybody ride and determine it for themselves.
right,
Well,
when
we
they
get
send
us
us
the roads that.
every
they're
invoice
supposed to be
they
cutting.
sent, I have called Larry and said, look, have they mowed what they said they put on this invoice? Cause he signs off of it, sends requisition to us, but I verify. And if there's an error, I've had some errors in the mileage. If there's an error in the mileage, I send it back to him and say, hey, I put void on it, send it back to him, say, fix your invoice. But everyone, he's verified that they mowed what they said they mowed. So,
Might have
but
some
if
issues
the
there or
commissioners wanna do it, and
If they said that they mowed, one, for instance, Needham Road out there, they ain't mowed it. Ask Barry.
No, they
He went out
haven't
and looked
been
at
mowed.
it.
They probably hadn't sent a bill in for that yet, though, I don't imagine.
Well, it did last year,
call
right?
Bill.
They-
He's
they
just
mowed
out
the
there
year.
now,
but I can get them pulled and see what they billed us for so far.
I'd like to see it where we can get back to do it ourselves, because I know we got 2 new mow trims, and I think 2 old ones we got that can be fixed to be used.
Well-
I know he'd have to have some help, but then we would know what's going on.
Exactly.
Or you're spending a lot of money on right of way mowing. I agree.
Yeah.
$1,000 a mile for the side boom. And that's one of the ideas we've got out for bid 2 75 to 80 horse tractors, open air tractors, and with 2 7-foot rotary mowers. We've got those out for bid. We haven't got them back. They won't be here until September. Is to so we can start doing more of the mowing and get the bat wings. Bat wings tear up mailboxes and everything else. And I don't know if the commission is going to approve those or not, but the whole idea, and I spoke with our public works director and said, listen, we get these mowers. I know grass don't grow in the winter, but you still gonna have to mow it. Knock it down.
You can mow 12 months out of the year.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have to, if we get these tractors, we're gonna have somebody on these tractors, and they're gonna have to be mowing grass
Yeah.
on the side of these roads.
Does this guy pick up the trash before he mows?
On the regular mowing contract,
regular
yes.
mowing.
I think it's once or twice he does the trash.
I
thought it
think
was
you may
2 or
pick up
3.
trash twice and mow it 3 times, I can't remember.
Mow it 3 times, pick up trash 1 time, I think.
It
I
might be
know
right.
Look
the
at your contract.
state prisoners used to do that, but I don't think they get them no more, do the public works.
We don't have, there's not enough guards.
They don't even come to the courthouse anymore.
I know they used to, would pick up the trash before they went out to mow.
They don't have enough guards anymore.
That'd be the only problem. You'd have to get some help to do that too, so.
So they mow the right of way 3 times. They pick up the litter 3 times. Trim edge of right of way 1 time.
Those trim the back of it 1 time a year.
It says trim the edge of right of way 1 time. And that's for $1,000 a mile for 179 miles. That's what we're paying it for.
I got a question. Is that trimming with a rotary mower?
That's
Or
the
is that
side
trimming with the side?
Side boom. Yeah, side boom.
And that's trimming the tree line and all that's coming over the
Put
fence?
a tree line. Clancy County got some of the prettiest tree lines you ever seen over there. I said, whoever mows there does a good job.
Let's go hire them.
I know. Know what happened over here.
Make them pay them $1 more.
And there's a the list of roads that 179 miles, where's that get determined?
It, on this page, I'm not sure if there's somewhere else it says, but it just says
79 miles.
they will mow 179 miles, that's with a mower behind the tractor, for $235 a mile. They will pick up litter for $125 a mile, and then they will trim the back of the right, or it don't say back of the right, trim the edge of right of way, for $1,000 a mile for $179 a mile.
But then we don't have a list of, I was kind of wondering who determines
So is this right here?
where they
This
mow.
was a period of 1 year.
Yeah, renewed.
This right here.
I don't recall, actually having a list.
So that's $1,500 a mile total.
So we just need to figure out where they have been mowing,
I can do that.
and if they
with
done
my
the right
riding
job
mower.
there. I mean, it'd be kind of nice to figure out where they're supposed to be mowing and who determines that or what determines that.
Yeah. Yeah, and honestly, you know, if we have an issue like that, I would rather have to, bring it back up to at our next meeting, have the public works director on it so he can explain and,
Yeah, I think.
and,
Must
for
be
himself
our-
as well.
Yeah, we must have a problem with our managing part, I don't know, if we told the contractor what to do, he should do it.
Right, so what I would
If we
suggest
paying him,
is,
he should be doing it.
what I'll suggest, I'll pull invoices, I'll go look, but in the meantime, I'll have the public works director come at our next regular meeting, and
Okay.
then we can discuss it in the work session, we'll bring this back up, and we'll move forward.
And we're not getting the edges of these roads clipped off either. We got water standing all over the edge of the pavement. And that should be done, cause I don't know how many times we have patched the edge of these roads because of water standing on them all the time. On these edge of these paved roads. And all it takes is a motor grader to go along there and clip that off.
Yes, sir.
Where that water can get off that highway.
Yes, sir.
But they have not been doing that.
Right.
I agree with you.
Maintenance is what they hired for.
We need to expand
They
that
should be
operation.
doing maintenance. They ought not be trying to build roads. They need to be doing maintenance. Okay. Any more? I hear a motion to adjourn.
So moved. Second.
All in favor of adjourn? Aye. Meeting adjourned.